And we're live. And we're live. I probably should have made a thumbnail, but it's okay. Hopefully the volume's okay. It looks fine in my OBS. If the music's a little quiet, let me know, because it very well could be too quiet. Let me get a link so that people will actually be here, in theory. Okay, we're gonna give it a couple minutes so people can get in here. I think we're good. Just gonna give it a few minutes. I said I'd start at 6, so figured I should start at 6, you know. Hold on, I'm gonna stop the stream for a sec. Not the stream, but you're not gonna see something for a second. I want to pull up some background documents in case I need them. Um, in the meantime, you can watch this, I guess. Don't want to spoil any awards, you know? Bring you up here. Oh, I might have, hopefully no one saw that. Hopefully no one's actually, I think they were all the awards people know anyways. What else do I want to bring over here? This probably. In case I need those. What else? I guess the dock itself. And we're back. Just so I don't have to leave the screen. We'll start at 6, just so we have some people watching the awards. We got some fun ones. Should I add everybody in the server? Probably not. Three viewers? That means someone joined, because I'm one of them. Welcome. We'll be starting in a few minutes. Just want to give people some time to join. I said I'd start at 6. It's not quite 6 yet. Figured I'd be early, but... Hello, Jack. Glad to have you. It's too bad it took a while for all the awards to get settled. I think some of the hype, yeah, 6 EST. So right now, some of the hype for the end of the season has settled. So I don't know how many people we're actually gonna end up getting, but I'll start soon. I don't know how many more people we'll be getting. Thank you, by the way, for filling in halfway through the season. Saved us with, I know you didn't get a great team, but with the weeks you were there for, you had some cool sets. I still want your Vikavolt in HCL though. Alright, I think we should get this show on the road. Season 2, Ultra Ball Awards. Coach of the season, we're starting off with a big one. Of all the coaches, the winner of this award, oh yeah, fair enough. The winner of this award is the coach that did the best in the regular season, who was at the very top, who was consistently winning their games and winning by a lot. And to no one's surprise, Renellen, coach of the All-Seeing, won this award. He went to 7-1 with plus 27 differential, which is pretty impressive. Which means you're winning by like plus 4 every week, pretty much. So sweeping almost every week and only losing once. Very impressive. Congratulations, Renellen. I have a feeling we'll be seeing some more of him. The most valuable Pokemon. So not the Pokemon that got the most kills, but that is part of the stat. It's also the Pokemon that showed up to the most games, uh, got the most kills without dying, and came to the most games without dying. There's some other stats like that included in here. And the most valuable Pokemon, the one that got the most points, was Cinderace, coached by Aiden. I know he was stat padding his Cinderace a little bit, trying to get it some extra kills and not dying. I think he only died once with this thing. Yeah, Renellen was cooking all season long. It's very great to see. Yeah, the Cinderace only died once in 8 games, and they got 14 kills. Congratulations, Aiden and Cinderace. You coached this thing very well. The kill leader. So the Pokemon that got the most kills, this is also just including the regular season, not including playoffs. What got the most kills? I'm sure we all know. A very impressive performance from Cobalion, coached by Renellen. I never thought Cobalion was good. Not a Pokemon I would ever draft. It just feels like a Steel type that doesn't do Steel type things, but Renellen proved me wrong. 16 kills on this thing. I was racing it with Spectre, my Spectre, in another division all season long, and we ended up tying. Truly was the season of the horses, though. Yeah, the Cobalion 6-0 was awesome against Bub. It was Bub's only loss until playoffs. Spoilers. And yeah, this Cobalion, 16 kills and only 3 deaths, and it didn't even show up to every game. I don't think. I think it was just 6 or maybe 7 games. So 16 kills in 6 or 7 games. Very impressive. Congratulations, Renellen and Cobalion. Unfortunately, I could only find a shiny for a Cobalion GIF. There's a couple other Pokemon that are the same. My apologies. Best defensive mon. What Pokemon was supporting the team the best, just taking hits? And again, Renellen won this one as well. You guys voted on this, and Ting Lu won this award. Just consistently taking hits, setting up hazards, putting in work for the team to get Cobalion all those kills that it got. So congrats, Renellen and Ting Lu, for getting the best defensive Pokemon. Next up, best Terra Captain. Pretty exciting one. This is one that you guys did not vote on. The best Terra Captain is the Pokemon that got, or the Terra Captain that got the most kills in the regular season. So again, not including playoffs. And this Pokemon is Chestnut, coached by Sweets and the Greensboro Ghouls, with Terra Fairy, Ice, and Steel. This thing got 10 kills in like 5 games or whatever it showed up to. Let me check. Yeah, in 5 games, 10 kills on a Chestnut. Pretty impressive stuff. Congratulations, Sweets. I think the GIF paused there. Did it? Yeah, it did. Oh well. Chestnut's great, man. Really good utility. You got a belly drum sweep with this thing too, which is awesome. But also great spike setter. Beats a lot of physical attackers with Terra Fairy. Very solid mon, and it was coached very well. Which Terra did it go to most often? He did have Terra Poison, but he replaced it with Terra Ice. I'm pretty sure Terra Fairy was the most common one though, which I think makes sense. With this thing being a physical wall, Terra Fairy is generally the best physically defensive type. And then yeah, Terra Poison was good as well, but I think he wanted Terra Ice for a certain matchup um, where it looked good for an offensive Chestnut set. So we switched that halfway through the season. Congratulations, Sweets and Chestnut. Next up, Best 7th Mon. This is the award that goes to the Pokemon that didn't show up to that many games, but when it did show up, it did work. So the criteria is it showed up to 4 or less games. And the winner of the Best 7th Mon award is Iron Moth, coached by Fury. This thing only showed up to 4 games in the regular season. And it got 12 kills in those 4 games. So every game it showed up to, it got at least 3 kills on average. Very impressive with Iron Moth. I've used this thing twice now and I've never performed that well with it. Iron Moth is, yeah, I do like this GIF as well. There was a couple of them, but I picked this one. I thought it was the nicest. I think pixel art fits Iron Moth pretty well. Congratulations, Iron Moth and Fury, on a very well played, better Volcarona. In draft, at least. Next up, Most Improved Coach. This is either a returning coach that did much better than previous seasons, or a coach that started off uh, behind in this season but made a bit of a comeback later on. And the most improved coach for this season is Sweets, coach of the Greensboro Ghouls. Congratulations, Sweets. Last season of Ultra Ball, Sweets, it was his first ever draft league and didn't quite make playoffs. But this season started off very strong, confirmed himself a spot in playoffs by week 5, I believe, and had a very solid team, brought very good teams every week. Some cool sets as well. I remember a Power Herb Solar Beam Dragapult at one point. Some really cool building. Drafted a very good team. Congratulations, Sweets, on being the most improved coach. Next up, the least valuable Pokemon. An award no one wants to win, but someone has to. It's a Pokemon that you expect to do really good, get a lot of kills, but it just didn't. It just didn't click with you. I've had Pokemon that I thought were great and I drafted and didn't do so well, like Speed Boost Blaziken. And I got like 2 kills with it or something. The unfortunate winner of least valuable Pokemon, which was voted on by the players, was Urshifu Single Strike, which was coached by Hilamalo. It's a top tier. You really expect this thing to be getting a whole lot of kills, and it just didn't click with Hilamalo. In 5 games, it died all 5 times, and it only got 1 kill. That is Urshifu Single Strike being the least valuable Pokemon. Welcome in, Sweets. I don't know if you saw, but you did win 2 awards. You had Most Improved Coach, and you also had Best Terra Captain, 10 kills on Chestnut. Congrats. Next up, the Best Valuemon. The Pokemon that put in a lot of work for a team, but didn't cost that many points. Maybe you don't expect it to do as well as it actually did. The Best Valuemon, unsurprisingly, is Cobalion again, coached by Ronellen. It's hard to not give this thing the award when it got 16 kills. Very well played every single week, whether it got up rocks and was pivoting around or was sweeping with Swords Dance or Iron Defense Body Press. Very well played Cobalion from Ronellen. Very much deserves this award for the best Valuemon. Next up, underrated offensive mon. What Pokemon got a lot of kills or did a lot of damage that you didn't really expect to do that well? And when I saw the stats of one of these Pokemon, I just knew it had to win. Even though I didn't vote on this, this was totally up to you guys, but you also voted what I would have voted for. Zapdos, which was coached by All Grass Starter. In the regular season alone, this Pokemon got 10 kills in 5 games. So getting 2 kills every game it shows up to, at least. Very impressive performance from Zapdos, coached by All Grass Starter. I used this thing and I did not do nearly as good with it. Congratulations, All Grass Starter. Next up, scariest roster. Who had the scariest roster? Was it the Iron Valiant team, or the Dragapult team, or the Spectre team? You guys voted that Bub, the Boston Ruins, had the scariest roster. He picked up the team during the draft period and did what he could with it to make a very scary hyper offense team with some really potent sweepers. He performed very well with a Spothred, barely missed the kill leader behind Cobalion, alongside Volcarona, Terra Iron Thorns, and Blaziken. Some very scary sweepers. Congratulations, Bub. Probably not the team I would have picked. I remember putting it quite low on the on the PR rankings, but it proved to work very well with him. He went 7-1. I believe that put him 3rd or 4th on the standings going into playoffs. 4th looks like, yeah. Congratulations, Bub. the people's choice. Next up, the big one, SPDA's Top Chef. Who brought the heat consistently? This was another voted award, and the people decided that Renellen, the All-Seeing, was the top chef for the second season of Ultra Ball SPDA for Showdown. That Cobalion every week was bringing a different set, it felt like, and was always putting in work alongside some other Pokemon as well on his team that he was consistently bringing some pretty cool sets. I do want to give a shout out to Jack, who was only here for half a season, but he was my personal vote that Fake Tears Mirror Herb Espeon. Never seen anything like it before. That was a great set. So congrats, Renellen. For sure. If you were here the whole season, could have been a different story. But congrats, Renellen. Next up is the playoffs MVP. What Pokemon in all of playoffs put in the most work, got the most kills? And it was Great Tusk, which was coached by Thomas C. In all of playoffs, this thing got 6 kills, and it never died, which is a bit of a spoiler for a future award. But congratulations, Thomas C., on coaching Great Tusk very well during the whole season, but especially during playoffs. Finals MVP. In our final game of this season, what Pokemon was the best team player, got the most kills? And it was Chandelure, also coached by Thomas C. Got 2 kills and didn't die in finals. It was a really key component of his strategy to winning that game, and it was played very well. Our second to last award is the runner-up, who was winning games all season long, but fell just short in the final battle. I'm sure, as we all know, it was Aiden, coach of the New England Patriots. His Cinderace winning him every game except one. He went 7-1 during the regular season. He was one of 4 coaches that went 7-1. But he came up just short in finals. He brought the wrong team, but from what I heard, they also replayed. They had a rematch, uh, and he also came up just short in that. So Aiden falls short. He's the runner-up, which means that the champion of SPDA Showdown Ultra Ball Season 2 is Thomas C., coach of the Seattle Swamperts. Very strong team. I think I rated it quite highly in the PR rankings. Also played very well. Let's take a look at the winning team, shall we? Just gotta switch over here. Just a second. Technical difficulties. OBS is being lovely. Okay, are we good? We're good. So, here is the winning team. I figured it out, don't you worry. Here's the winning team for this season of Ultra Ball. Great Tusky Enamorus, I think, is a fantastic top 2. I'm a big fan of Enamorus. Really happy to see it doing well. Terra Jolteon and Chandelure, both fantastic Pokemon. Thomas performed especially well with Terra Chandelure. Really proved this thing to be very strong, because Jolteon is like the quintessential fast special attacker Terra Captain, but he proved that Chandelure can do it just as well. I think Empoleon is also a pretty fantastic slow pivot that works with Enamorous and Chandler quite well. Same with Pheasantipity. So congrats, Thomas. He, this is the runner-up here. This super fast team. You have 3 Pokemon over base 120. Then you have a Cinderace as well, and then an Ogerpon and the Monkey Dory. Incredibly fast team, but really well-rounded. And did quite well with Terra Monkey Dory, which I wasn't the biggest fan of, but I've been proven wrong. So, congrats, Thomas, on winning the whole thing. Congrats on all the awards winners. You can see them here. If there were a few awards that weren't on the list, it would be my personal favorite team that was drafted, which I would have to give to Fury. I remember when Fury drafted this, I was also using a very similar team with Garchomp, Terapagos, Iron Moth, Terra Slitherwing. Very solid team. Was second place in the standings, but lost to who ended up being the champion in semifinals. Also, Sweets had a very good team as well. Terra Chestnut really proved that he's quite strong. And favorite logo, Aiden wins that one. That will do it for this season of Showdown Ultra Ball Season 2. GG's. Genuinely hope to see you all back. It was great hosting. Hope to see you next season. That'll do it from me. Make sure to watch the off season that's going on if you're not a part of it. If you're part of it, thanks for joining. Should be a lot of fun. And I'll see you around. I don't know if there's been a question of the day yet. Maybe I should ask one of those. Hope to see you next season, Jack. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.